Line battle today with me, as every day, is Tokshen. Hey, Tokshen.
Hey, Surreal, how's it going, man?
That's going pretty well. I remember the fight here. I remember it very well. To go over my build real quick, I bring in my Demigryph Knights, who I love very much. I bring in my Halberds. I always do that. I bring in 2 groups of handgunners, and I bring in cannon, great cannon, because, again, I love them. Now, I do put them on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. I do bring in some grenade launchers because I wanted to be a little bit different for today, and I suppose I was. Now, what about you, Tokshen? What did you bring to our crazy fight?
I am the vampire accounts. I brought 5 groups of zombies to soak up range fire from the 2 dwarf players. It's a little too much. I probably should have just only brought 4, maybe 3. But behind them, I just brought 4 Graveguard with great weapons for the anti-armor. I brought Manfred on top of his dragon to get access to his spells, which is really good. I brought a Banshee for the first time, which is a duelist, so they're only really good on 1v1. You can kind of send them against different heroes and lords. And also a Terrorgeist and 2 Hex Wraiths in the right forest. And look at the army that the dwarves brought. Look at this.
Let's go look at it. All right, they brought in a lot of cannon. I mean, a lot more than they should have on a very weird map. We had never fought here before, I'm pretty sure, and it is a strange map. Now, over here, I'm going to tell you what I wanted to do. I wanted to shoot them a lot because, I mean, again, dwarf players have a very hard time. If they're not able to shoot at you, they can't touch you. You can't touch this at all. And so I'm over here grenade launching and having a great day. I do think eventually my grenade launchers are a little bit destroyed, might be a good word to use for that, and they're unfortunately hitting trees too, which is pretty cool. I mean, I do like how if you're in the trees and you try to shoot, it'll also hit trees, but I do quite a bit of damage in the very beginning, hitting their iron breakers.
And there you go, your Demigryph Knights. Now, very early on, we knew that we had to take care of the artillery that's just hanging out in the middle of the field, and that they totally abandoned immediately. So you see on the left side, Surreal has his Demigryph Knights heading to the middle, and I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I send my 2 Hex Wraiths that Vanguard deployed it, and I'm sending them up the right, he's sending his up the left.
Right.
They're gonna maybe have a fun time.
A very fun time. Now, I mean, when you're a dwarf player, you want to keep it tight, you want to keep together, you want to march in formation. Don't worry about being hit, just kind of march in formation and let them come to you, or just kind of press them a little bit harder. But what they were doing here was not working together, which is a pretty common factor. I mean, to be fair, usually in a 2v2, we're all fighting our own foe, and it's really a matter about who wins first before we can go help out our teammate. But here, I'm just shooting him a lot, and as you can see, my handgunners are having a great time. They were hit a little bit by, I believe, a grudge thrower, but that was about it. I'm getting a lot of kills, and back here, my Demigryph Knights are cleaning house. Quickly, too.
Yep. Your Demigryph Knights are in the middle of their artillery. My Hex Wraiths are just getting into some other cannons, along with my Terrorgeist. Because I was like, why not? He flies. Let's fly over this Dwarven army.
It's time,
Dwarves are so slow. I'm still shocked that these players left their artillery in the far back, seeing that we at least had flying creatures in Cav. It's really weird. But right now, my zombies are engaged against their Dwarf Warriors as well.
I do want to point out that we play random people all the time. We play it together on our own time. We play it just at any point. We're not like just picking out new people. And I promise you, we haven't lost a match in a long time. We will lose one, and when we do, we'll go over that match. And we will go over why we think we lost. And I think from now on, at the very end, we'll go over our thoughts about what we thought about the match as a whole. I mean, we do that throughout, but I mean a little bit more later on too. My Great Cannon is destroying them on both sides. Now, that is why I wanted to do that. I knew that if they hit one, my other one would do a great job at hitting them. If they wouldn't fight in the valley, that they would fight on the hills, and I knew that I would be able to hit them. And I think right now, you got your Terrorgeist going. Oh, no, you got Manfred actually fighting their Dwarf Warriors.
Yeah, because the Dwarf Warriors are trying to flank me and get to your Great Cannon, so I sent a group of zombies and Manfred to halt them, so this Great Cannon could keep firing. I also got my Graveguard in the middle of some of their Dwarf Warriors. I think they also brought Thunderers, or maybe that's just on your side. I know you're fighting against some Thunderers. And our Cav in the back, just uncontested.
Destroyed them all.
Look at them. Yeah, it's
completely gone. Now, I want to go over what I was kind of considering at this current time period. I was actually wanting to completely move away. I knew they couldn't catch me. I knew I could shoot them more. So what I didn't want to fight them here. I said, hey, see you later. I'm going to go visit Tokshen, maybe grab a drink or 2, chill out, shoot you a little bit more, and we'll talk later. And that is what happened. I mean, I shot them up. My Great Cannon, look at that. They're just having a ball game here. A literal cannonball game.
It's a pretty cool sight. I didn't notice it turned the fight, but they are just free-raining, shooting that Dwarf army on the other hill.
Yeah. And I don't know how they would feel about what is currently going on, but it could not have felt good. Just like watching all of your guys kind of be surrounded and you not being able to catch up. But again, you've got to properly support your force. You can't leave your cannon alone. You can't try to fight alone. You got to fight together. I mean, had they fought us together, I don't know what we could have done at that point with that many cannon. If they defended their cannon, yeah, it would have been tougher.
Yeah. Dude, if they turtled up and surrounded those all those organ guns, dude, even with our flyers and our cav, they still have corralers out there. And I think, do they have any gunners as well? Yeah, they have a couple gunners.
Right.
That would have been tough. That would have been super tough.
Very tough. Oh, and I did pull back my cannon crew too. A few were killed. We killed a few back. But I made wait, actually, if I look at it, they probably shot them point blank. Ha, cool. Not bad. All right. Let's go back over here.
Right now, my Hex Race are now going up this hill to slam into the backs of the remaining dwarves. And I'm just trying to rout them and clean them up at this point. While the other half of their army, I guess, is trying to chase our cav around the backfield. And is that a good old Carl going up the mid?
Oh, yeah, Carl.
Thorgrim?
I'm going right after him. I can't help it, man. It's so much fun. He's very good at taking out large creatures and heroes, and, well, he's got a job. And that is to take out a old man from his chair.
He's just trying to fill out a book, man.
Yeah, man.
Carl's interrupting.
I just want to take notes. Yeah. It's rude.
Yeah, that's how Thorgrim sounds. Yeah. Are you a voice actor?
Yeah, man. It's me.
Right.
Hey, what's up?
And so your army is still kiting the half of their dwarven force, and they continue to get shot up by cannons. Oh my god, it's comical.
By my cannon. Yeah, alright, look, I know a few of you might be like, oh, fight like a man. No, look, I'm gonna fight like a Imperial player, and I'm gonna use what I have to my advantage. Why would I want to let them hit me? No, I'm gonna shoot them a lot. And I'm doing that a lot.
You are. How many kills did this cannon get? Let me see.
Currently, let me go look at it real quick. 100 now. Exactly 100 right now, and I'm still getting more kills.
That's not bad. That's not too
Not
shabby.
bad. No. Pretty good. Okay, if we look at the middle, we're taking out a lot of them. I'm about to take out Thorgrim. Goodbye, Uncle Howie. Goodbye.
My Terra guys is trying to eat up a Master Engineer as well.
Uh-oh.
Where's Carl going?
I think it's because he was taking a lot more damage for a brief moment. I probably could have remained, but I was busy trying to micromanage, and right now your Graveguard are charging down. They're buffed up by Van Hale's Dance Macabre, and you're charging down to help out your Terrorgeist. There we go. Beautiful.
Because I noticed that this is where the Dwarf player was kind of bringing some of the forces, so I'm like, well, let's get a downhill charge on them. Let's not give them any kind of advantage.
What happened back here? If you look at the top right corner, there's a Dwarf warrior group that is kind of on their own, and I'm now beginning to poke them up. Weird, huh? Oh,
they're probably just chasing a Demigryph.
And real quick too, my handgunners were able to shoot from up here on this hill. It's a little bit hard to make them do that, but they did manage to. Wait, actually, they got no kills. They did hit, but no kills were made. Weird. Anyway, oh well.
They at least did some health damage. And also, we just killed one of their lords. I'm guessing that was Thorgrim that we finished off.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Good old, best friends Carl and Manfred von Karstein just hanging out in the air together.
As usual, right? I mean, look, they're best friends and they just pretend to hate each other. It's kind of, oh wait, sounds familiar. Like Manfred and Carl.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
Like Surreal and Tokshen.
Yeah, what? Who?
What?
No, that isn't fake hate, It's not.
Oh, it's
real.
Hate.
Real.
And still the Dwarf player is trying to chase you up this hill now. You're getting just shots all day with your handgunners.
Oh my. Dude, I cannot. I think I was beginning to laugh a little bit because the entire game he didn't get the fight. He was chasing me like a Scooby-Doo villain the whole time. It was great. Oh, and my cannon still getting kills.
Yeah.
Nearly 200 kills now. I'm not kidding.
If you're going to have double dwarves, your strong suit is not moving. It's not chasing. Bunker up. People may hate you for doing it, but that's what you do. You're dwarves. You stand still, move a little bit if you need to, but try to bunker up. Don't do what this player did and chase Surreal around the map while getting shot up by handgunners, cannons.
You won't catch
the rest of your army just getting murdered by Imperial soldiers, Demigryph Knights, von Karstein.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
And
so now we're lining up.
Yeah, we're beginning to line up, and I do that every time. I try to make sure that after phase 1 of the fight, I form back up and I get together, because when I do that, usually my enemy doesn't always do that. They charge right in, yet I'm in formation and I easily tear them up. Like right now, we're about to completely destroy them. Completely.
Oh yeah, because we're pulling in behind. Carl's coming from behind. Manfred, the Hex Racer are. I think some Demigryph Knights will come up behind later. Yeah, they're just about to get boxed in here.
They are done for. What is about to happen? Am I going to shoot them? A little bit, I guess. I don't know. They actually broke immediately, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course they did. I remember that.
Did they, like, leave, or did they break immediately? I don't remember.
I think they broke immediately.
Okay, I suppose we can go over our kill sheet here. I'm going to go over mine real quick. If I look at what I got, 1 Great Cannon, near 200 kills. My Demigryph Knights did a great job. My Handgunners got a few kills. My Halberds barely got any kills. I mean, they got 15 kills out of every group, and that isn't a bad thing. They just couldn't touch me the entire time. My grenade launchers, I mean, those are okay. They can mix up a group, but they're not actually going to get a lot of kills unless your foe is unarmored. What about your kill feed here?
Dude, you lost 61 people.
I know.
I know. That's just, anyway. Let's see how I did. My Banshee got a couple kills. I wasn't really paying too much attention to her, I remember, in the battle, but she managed to get 18.
Right.
Converstein, not too bad. Great Guard, a couple of them got a lot of kills. Zombies didn't do much because they don't. They're just there to tire the enemy out. Right. I'm surprised they even got as many as they did. X-Ray's doing a decent job. Terra Guy's doing a decent job. When I've used them before,
pretty good, yeah.
They don't usually even get that many kills. But yeah, I think we all did pretty well. Look at all that artillery. Look how many kills that artillery got for Christopher.
I remember that, right. No kills at all. Not even 1 kill the entire time. That was it. And Uncle Howie, he got 24 kills, but he didn't bring as many, but he did chase me. I believe that may have been him. Yeah, that was him, I'm pretty sure, who chased me and barely got any kills at all. But anyway, that was a good game, and I think that was a good game to show all of you what it's like to just kind of outmaneuver your foe. That is very important in the game. Single player is nothing like the multiplayer game. Now, in single player, we're trying to zoom in and get all the best shots, but in multiplayer, you want to outmaneuver your foe and things like that, and actually try to shock them into completely routing. All right, well, thank you for watching. Check out our channels down below.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.